Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another cook with me video. I'm doing baked ziti, and this recipe is the Pioneer Woman's recipe. And I want to just go ahead and let you know, if you've tried this recipe, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what you think below. Or if you try it, let me know what you think as well. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you are subscribed, welcome back. Let's go ahead. What I've already done is I took it's a whole large onion and 3 cloves of garlic, and I just cooked that in a pot with about 3 tablespoons of I used vegetable oil. Olive oil is too expensive to be sauteing some onions and garlic. And then once that got softened, I added a pound of hamburger meat and a pound of Italian sausage. And I've got that browned up and drained. So now what I'm going to do is I'm adding, it's supposed to be a 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes. I have two 14.5-ounce cans. That's what I'm going with. And then it's also supposed to be two 14-ounce or 14.5-ounce cans of tomato sauce or marinara sauce. I have this Prego garlic and herb pasta sauce. They're 18.5 ounce. That's okay. It'll just be a little saucier. No big deal. Put 2 of those in. And then it calls for 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. I forgot to turn my burner back on after I drained it. Okay, and then a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, or to your liking. If you like it spicier, go ahead and put more. If you don't like it so spicy, don't put any, or just put a little bit. Okay, and then some salt and pepper. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is just bring this to a simmer. I'll stir everything all up together. And then this is just going to cook on simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. Let those whole tomatoes break down. So, I will be back after the 20 to 30 minutes and go with the next step. Okay, so I've got everything ready to go now. Let's get this set up here so you can see what else is going on. Okay, so what we're going to do is I have got a pound and a half of grated mozzarella, and I'm going to put about 2 cups or so in here. And then I've got a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. Ooh. That's still a little frozen. Okay, and about a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And 2 eggs. Some salt and pepper. And we're just going to lightly mix this. Okay. And now what I had done was, after my sauce was done, I took, this is about 3.5 cups or so. You do between 3 to 4 cups. That way it can be cooling off. Just going to add that in here. And then I took, cooked a pound of ziti. And then I rinsed that with cool water. And you're just going to mix this together. And you still want chunks. So it's not going to be like just super mixed. Okay, and then you can cook this in a 9x13. Forewarning, I have done it in a 9x13 and it was extremely full. So maybe if you have a, like, I think it's an 11x15, that would be perfect. Or if you wanted to do most of it in a 9x13 and then like an 8x8. However you want to do it. I am actually going to be doing, I don't know if this is an 8x8 or a 9x9, and then I've got 2, I guess, 8-inch round disposable pans. So, what you're going to do is you're going to put, let's see, half of this between the 3 pans, or however you're doing it, 1 pan, whatever. In there. And then you're going to take the rest of your sauce and you're just going to spoon some over the top. Again, about half of it between the 3 pans. And then you want to take your mozzarella cheese, sprinkle some over each one. Again, about half of it per each pan, or between the pans. Okay. Then you're going to take the rest of the noodle and cheese mixture. You're going to distribute this between each pan. That was my oven. You're going to want to cook this in a 375-degree oven. And the reason why I do it this way between the 3 pans instead of 1 big pan, because it's just myself, so 1 pan will give me leftovers for a couple of times. And then you can freeze this. And then also, I like to give one to my grandma and grandpa. The first time I gave one of these to my grandma, she called my mom and she's like, that was delicious. So she'll always tell me it's good, but for her to tell somebody else that it was delicious, she really did love it. Okay, so now we're just going to put the remaining sauce between each pan. I remember the first time I had baked ziti. I don't remember the exact time, but I was a teenager and I would go to the mall and they had a pizza place called Sbarro's. And I seen this pasta called baked ziti and it looked really good. I was like, well, I want that instead of pizza. So ever since then, I loved baked ziti, and I had come up with a dish on my own one time, and because I didn't really, this was back in the 90s, and I need a little more Parmesan cheese, or mozzarella. Open bag. So anyways, this was back in the 90s. And what was my story about? Oh, so, like, internet was like this new thing. Or, but I don't know that you could just go online and get a recipe, so I didn't have a recipe for baked ziti. But I kind of came up with my own little concoction of what I thought it was. And then I was like, dang. Back then, I had come up with what people now call lazy man's lasagna at like 16. If only I'd known about the internet back then, I could have been famous. So, alright, so I'm going to take this one, I'm going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. You want to get it all heated back up and get the cheese all melted and bubbly, and I will see you back when it's done. So here it is, the finished product, baked ziti. It's so delicious. Once this cools for a few minutes, I'm going to plate this up with some garlic cheese toast that I've got going in the oven now. So, I'm going to have a good dinner. And I thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.